Welcome to NFL News Update, where touchdowns meet headlines. Stay in the game with the freshest NFL updates. This is your quick dive into football fervor.
25. Green Bay Packers. Olu Fashanu, OT, Penn State. Like the Cowboys, the Packers need to reinforce their offensive line given that the club appears to be moving on from longtime starting left tackle David Bakhtiari. Fashanu has the size and grace to warrant a selection much earlier than this, but he isn't as powerful as some of his classmates and could slip slightly as a result. At this point in the draft, however, he could prove a steal. 26. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Laiatu Latu, Edge, UCLA. Similar to the Packers a pick earlier, Tampa Bay is in good position to nab a falling star. Latu, the reigning Vince Lombardi Award, given annually to the nation's top lineman, Ted Hendricks Award, defensive end, and PAC-12 Defensive Player of the Year, certainly is powerful, agile, and possessing this year's best array of pass rush moves. Latu should be a top 25 cinch if teams are satisfied with his medical grade. 27. Arizona Cardinals from Houston. Chop Robinson, Edge, Penn State. While certainly not as accomplished as the aforementioned Latu, Robinson is the quickest edge rusher in this class, projecting as a possible top 15 pick for teams willing to gamble on upside. Questions about his durability and consistency against the run could push the explosive edge rusher down the board, but the Cardinals could see the duo of Harrison, projected at no 4, and Robinson as offensive and defensive rookie of the year candidates, like what the Texans received by trading with Arizona last year to nab C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. 28. Buffalo Bills. Cooper DeJean, DB, Iowa. With longtime standouts Tre'Davious White and Jordan Poyer now longer in Buffalo, the Bills will be looking to the draft for reinforcements in their secondary. An excellent value at this late point in the first round, DeJean is a highly versatile and instinctive defender who could play multiple roles. 29. Detroit Lions. Ennis Rakestraw, Jr. CB, Missouri. Even after the trade for quality veteran Carlton Davis from Tampa Bay, the Lions will be in the market for more cornerbacks following their release of former starter Cam Sutton. Rakestraw won't earn first-round grades from every NFL team, but he plays with the degree of physicality that head coach Dan Campbell requires. 30. Baltimore Ravens. Darius Robinson, DL, Missouri. The Ravens boasted arguably the most physical defense in the NFL a year ago, but given that the club is replacing several key players and its defensive coordinator, reinforcements will be a priority. Robinson looks and plays like a Raven, boasting a rare package of size, physicality, and positional versatility. 31. San Francisco. Graham Barton, Ul, Duke. Given the contract squabbles with wideout Brandon Ayuk, it would be easy to project a sudden and pro-ready pass catcher, like Georgia's Ladd McConkey, in this space. But at their core, the 49ers remain a run-first unit. With depth concerns along the interior, nabbing a highly versatile and dependable blocker like Barton just makes too much sense to ignore. 32. Kansas City Chiefs. Kool-Aid McKinstry, CB, Alabama. The Chiefs surprised many with their trade of star cornerback L'Jarius Sneed, but tough decisions come annually for a cap-tight club competing for every title. With several quality starting caliber corners expected to come off the board at the tail portion of the first round, GM Brett Veach gambles and wins that a good one will fall to him. Teams without first-round picks. 33. Carolina Panthers. Keon Coleman, WR, Florida State. The Panthers invested heavily in free agency on guards to provide last year's top pick Bryce Young the pocket in which he can flourish. Now, he needs better weapons on the perimeter. Coleman, arguably the best jump ball receiver in this class, would be a fine fit to lead off day 2 of the draft. 42. Houston Texans from Minnesota. Chris Jenkins, DT, Michigan. A suddenly dynamic offense caught a lot of Houston's opponents off guard a year ago, but they'll adjust to attack a run defense that allowed 19 touchdowns on the ground a year ago, tied for 5th most in the NFL. While not quite as big as his father, a 4-time Pro Bowler of the same name, Jenkins has the frame and physicality to help immediately. 54. Cleveland Browns. Junior Colson, ILB, Michigan. Like the aforementioned Texans, the Browns were gashed in the red zone by opposing running games, surrendering 18 touchdowns in 2023. The powerfully built Coulson would erase any long-term concerns the club may have at inside linebacker,